It's that time of weekend. I say that very often. Anyway, so last week, first off, I just want to say thanks for all the support. I say that all the time too. Anyway, thank you so much for the support. I did the Q&A last week, and I'll do one of those again once people start asking me questions. You know. Anyway, this week I think that I want to talk about self-worth, self-respect, loving yourself despite what you've been through, learning how to love yourself despite what you've been through. Just in general, you should love yourself. You don't have to really, it's great if you like yourself, of course, but you don't necessarily have to like yourself to love yourself, and you have to learn to do that. So I want to start by definition, self-respect or self-worth, by definition, means the sense of one's own value or worth as a person. In other words, what you mean to yourself, or how important you believe yourself to be, just as a person in general. Personally, I believe that everyone was put here for a reason. I believe that, I'm a very big believer in God, and I believe that He put everyone here for a reason. He put you through what you've been through for a reason. He only gives His toughest battles to His strongest warriors. I say that very often, and I believe that very highly. I believe that He wouldn't put you through something He didn't believe that you could get through. And that's coming from someone who was molested 5 times in their life by 2 different people that they trusted very much so. And I'm still saying that. I still believe that. Nothing will ever change my mind about that. But I believe that one must love themselves and honor themselves and believe in themselves in order to move on in life past what they've been through. I believe that you should, in order to love other people, you have to love yourself also, because in order to love other people, you have to believe that they can love you back. And it's just how I believe. I'm not saying that everyone believes that way, and I know that that's the case. Not everyone believes that way. But when you're molested, or you're raped, or you've been abused, you feel that you're worthless, like you don't mean anything, and you feel that almost that you were stripped of your dignity and of what you may have meant before. You believe that, how come, if I mean something, how come someone would do something like this to me? And it's very hard to love yourself and believe in yourself after that happens. And knowing that it's hard, knowing how hard it is, it makes it that much more important to do it anyway. I know that it's hard because you're constantly degraded, or you constantly degrade yourself because what you went through, clearly that person didn't believe that you were worth something. Otherwise, why would they do it? I believe that it's very important to, have confidence in yourself and to believe in yourself. And if you don't do that, then how are you going to get through? If you don't believe in yourself, how are you going to convince other people to believe in you? And in order to move past what you've been through, you have to have confidence that you can do that. You have to have confidence that you have the ability to pick yourself up and get through it. You have to have the confidence that you don't have to rely on someone to get you through it. And I feel it's very important to realize that, to believe that. It's like I said, it's very important. And I guess in a way, I wanted to talk about self-worth because I know how it feels to not feel that you're important. You don't have to be raped or molested or abused to go through that. I see it every day at school firsthand. People making fun of other people, or Someone's not as smart, so they're not worthy of the A that they get, People think that. And it's the people who don't believe that they're worthy enough that try the hardest, and they're the ones who get the grade because they tried hardest. They're the ones that study. They're the ones that really care and that really want it. I'm not saying that the very smart ones don't want it, but it's almost like it comes natural to them, It doesn't come natural to everyone. I'm not going to lie and say that I've always had to try in school. I've not always had to. But I still know what it's like to feel that, or to be told that it wasn't fair that I got the grade that I did, And the thing is, though, like, I tried for that, and the person who told me, that I didn't, they're the ones that just, they just spit it off the top of their head because it just comes natural to them, I feel that people who do things like that, people who tell you that you deserved the beating that you got, or that you deserve to be raped, or, people who joke about, oh, I'm going to go rape that test, or she's so hot I'd rape her, I feel like that's the people who truly don't care for themselves. Like, they're the people who could care less what happened to themselves, or they don't feel that they have, or that they're worth enough, so they have to make fun of other people in order to make themselves feel better. And that's not fair. It's not fair at all. And I want you to know that you're not who society says that you are. And you're not who these people make you out to be. You're worth it. You're worth what you're worth it. You're worth it. That's as simple as it can get. You're worth it. That definition, the sense of one's own value or worth as a person, you have to value yourself. Don't just give away, don't just give away everything that you've worked hard to keep to fit in, or, like, in my opinion, virginity is a very sacred thing. Why would I just give that away if I hold that so dear to me? If it's like if you were to just give it away, what are you doing to yourself? Like, you don't respect yourself or something. Like, or the same thing, going back to the test, like, you tried so hard for that grade, why would you just let someone copy off of you? Or, you tried so hard for that promotion, why would you just give it to the person next to you because you feel that they won't ever get it again? Like, okay, they may not, but you're the one that tried for it. You're the one who didn't give that away because you treasured yourself, you valued yourself, and you have to value yourself. To get anywhere in this life, you have to value yourself. And that might sound selfish, like I don't give anyone anything, but I give everyone everything, and it doesn't get me anywhere. I give everyone everything, and it gets me nowhere. I mean, yeah, it's great that I help people, and I'm not saying, like, you guys, like, I give you my time, and yeah, time is a very, very, very scarce thing, but I'm not doing anything else. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm the person who lets someone take my answers. I'm the person who would give that promotion to the person beside of me because I felt bad for them. You can't necessarily do that in order to get anywhere in life. And I know that that's like, it kind of doesn't make sense going with the whole self-worth thing, but in a way, like, if you think about it, it does, because you have to work hard for what you have, and if you give it away, I mean, like, it's like you're giving yourself away. Like, you just don't do that. You just don't freely give someone everything that you have and everything that you've worked for, and especially not the people who doesn't work for it. You have to learn to essentially value everything that you have. Value yourself, and yourself is the thing that you should value most. Don't go out here and do drugs because you want to fit in. Don't go out here and have sex because you want to fit in. That's going to get you a baby or jail time. You just don't do that. I guess what I'm trying to say is, just despite what you've been through, it doesn't matter what you've been through, you should always have self-worth. Like, you should always think of yourself as worthy enough. You should always think of yourself as, deserving. And don't ever doubt yourself and what you're capable of. Have respect for yourself. Honor yourself. Don't be vain. Don't be conceited. But love yourself enough that you make it somewhere in life. And you're not going to if you don't have self-worth, if you don't value yourself even just a little bit. Don't give everyone everything that you've ever worked for. You have to really value what you have in your standards and your beliefs, and don't change for anyone. If they truly love you, they'll love you for who you are. Or if they truly say they respect you, then they're going to respect you no matter what. That's that. Basically, just like I said, love yourself. Cherish yourself. Don't give in. Don't let other people take advantage of you. Be you. I love you guys very much, and if you need anything, if you need me to elaborate further, let me know. But I hope that this teaches you that, you're worth it. That everything that you've ever gotten in your life, you've ever worked for, you deserve to have that. I love you guys very, very much, and know that you're loved beyond measures. You're braver than you give yourself credit for, and you're strong beyond your comprehension. I'm always here, and I love you all very, very much.